YouTube. This is VidHead85. This is going to be a geeky post because I'm going to talk about Short Circuit 2, pictured here. Now, Short Circuit 2 is the sequel of to Short Circuit 1, and Short Circuit 1 is with Ali Sheedy and Steve Guttenberg and Tim Blaney as the voice of Number 5. Number 5 is a Department of Defense prototype that is supposed to, kill and maim stuff. But what ends up happening is when Number 5 is struck by lightning, he runs away to a farm in Montana, which is, they're doing this in a secret base in Montana. And what happens is they find out Number 5 is gone, and they track him to Stephanie in this little place. Now, Stephanie, I love the character of Stephanie. The reason why I start in the first one is because this is necessary to bridge me to the second one. The character of Stephanie is a very tough as nails environmentalist, tree hugger. She's a tough as nails tree hugger, and I love that that the writers made her such a very strong character, but yet a very vulnerable one and a great character at that. When Steve Guttenberg comes to try to get Number 5 back, he eventually gets kind of brought into Johnny, or to Number 5, as they call him, but later on he names himself Johnny. Now, after the events of the first one, Number 5, or Johnny 5 at this point, goes to New York City, where Fisher Stevens is playing Ben Javeri, and he is kind of taken along a ride by Fred, pictured here. And these are the two people playing Fred and Ben Javeri here, pictured here and here. So what ends up happening is Ben Javeri only knows robotics, and what he's doing is he's going to make a prototype of Number 5, little toys. And he meets Sandy Banatoni, who is a purchaser at Simpson's toy department. But things get a little dicey when the place that they're in is right across from a bank, and people are tunneling under to where this bank is so that they can pull off a heist. Eventually, the situation comes to a head where Johnny 5 is maimed by the individuals who are attempting the bank heist, and he goes on a one life form crusade against these guys to catch him. And of course, since this is a family film, of course, you have to know that he does. And Johnny 5 is in horrible shape at the end of the movie. But Ben Javeri comes in time to save him, and he becomes a citizen of this country along with Ben Javeri. Now, what I like about Ben Javeri is that it takes us into another aspect of this. It moves Johnny from a farm to a city. It also moves him to other deeper dimensions of the human experience, such as trying to fit in. Now, honestly, whenever there is a character that is different and trying to fit in, I automatically connect with that character simply because I am one of those people. I cannot fit in to save my life when I was born to stand out. So the other part about this is, after all of this, it also, Fred is kind of a street smart, streetwise individual who actually tries to, at one time, sell Johnny 5 to a corporation, but Johnny 5 is like, no, I'm not having this. And eventually he ends up actually going out of a window and almost going splat until he air glides to safety. But what I like about this film is this is one of the better sequels I have ever seen, mainly because of the fact that it takes us into a whole new different forum. Sequels that tend to do that, and by just changing maybe some of the settings and giving us another aspect of it, is pretty awesome. That is what I like about it, because of the fact that it just works and it does so much, and it really more or less relates him to us. It's almost like coming on the outside looking in, and now we are on the inside looking out, to the point where we merge together. We merge together not only out of our similarities, but our differences. So, if anything, that is my review of Short Circuit 2. I would say out of 4 stars, I give this 4 because it is a well done sequel, and I would also urge you to watch the first one as well, because that is where it all starts but the second one really endears us to Johnny 5. All right, YouTube, thanks for letting me talk to you. I'll see you later.